Give her what she like, give her what she need, yeah. Put her on a flight, take her overseas, yeah. Pulling up, parking in the bench, drag up in the back, and I'm fucking
podcast.
Well, we gonna tell you about what's the demo every week. We gonna go over everything happening in the culture. We gonna talk about sports, controversial topics.
And this episode 3, we consistent. We stand on our schedule. It's been a busy week, but you know it's that time again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like, subscribe. People watch us, bro. Like I be getting text messages, I be getting calls. Like
we ain't started marketing yet.
We ain't even did no real marketing yet. But it's going good. You know, we getting a positive response. I'm getting more comfortable up here. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? So episode 3, what's the demo podcast?
It's a new strand. It's that.
What is it?
This shit made me just sweat. I started sweating. It's that Hawaiian runts.
Let's go into our first topic, bro. Rick Ross, you sent me a clip in a group chat about a Rick Ross clip that I thought was raw. And I just looked at it.
Miguel, play the clip.
Yeah, play that clip for us.
I pray you niggas ain't getting money to go get dressed up to stand around other niggas. Nigga, you better be getting money to hold the whole squad down, to hold the family down, to hold the team down. Not the motherfucking get cute around other niggas.
Shout out Miguel Visuals.
Shout out Miguel.
Man, that's my man. The
Shout
man behind
our intern.
Behind the plan. Kai. On the ones and twos and Peaches.
We ain't got no ones and twos, but broski here.
He on the ones and twos?
No, Peaches the one, he the 2.
Yes,
Peaches the one, he the 2. So shout out our team. Shout out Sonny. Shout out all our partners. I'm just telling you who I just seen. So when I do these shout outs, it's probably people I just saw in the last 20 minutes. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, like I'm missing people that's around us. Somebody said that to me.
Shout out to OG Twister.
Shout out to Twister, man. You know. Shout out to Twister,
in the studio,
man.
taking pictures and
just supporting us, supporting you know, and people say that OGs and legends don't do that, you know what I'm saying? But
OG Twister,
bro, pulled
motherfucker
up.
might be broke as shit, but let no open hips, no game in the about
the broke
Twister,
man. Appreciate
with the open hips and the provoking hips, and never got to tell him any lies. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? I'm
Shout
like,
out Twister.
hey, certain people, man, I don't give a fuck what y'all think, man. It's like I'm not no fan ass nigga. I'm not no fan of like big stars, but I'm a fan of people that I grew up with.
Facts.
And as soon as I said the motherfucking legend in the building.
Yeah, we gonna give them his flowers.
I give a motherfucker they flowers, man, while they here.
And I told him 5 times, I appreciate it. You don't owe us this.
Yeah,
it's off the strength too.
Yeah.
I ain't no fan of no. We ain't paying for no pull-ups or none of that.
But I grew up the Twister. Motherfucker talking about get it wet, all that shit. I know we off topic. We was supposed to talk about that Rick Ross clip, but shout out to Twister,
Shout out to Twister.
Fuck.
Hey, and he set the tone because we know what we on right now, what type of campaign we on, especially with the compound.
Yeah.
So I wish a nigga would.
Man, everybody came through here, man. Everybody who was anybody came through the compound.
Act like you can't come through and dude pulled up for us like that.
But on that Rick Ross clip, he was talking about dudes dressing up for other dudes, and I got a cold story with that.
What you got, bro?
Bro, we went to the what was we at the Vault?
Okay.
And it was my sister LB birthday. Shout out to L Bessel.
Shout out.
It was LB birthday, and we had a little section up there. No, it wasn't LB birthday. It was Nico birthday. It was Nico birthday, and we was up there, and we had our section up there, and the ladies had already bought the section. I got some boss female friends, and they just buy the section. I come over there, we buy bottles. It's all be love, and my girl was with me. All pretty females in the section, you know what I'm saying? So some dudes had came up right by our section. They came up the stairs right by our section, and they was just like on the section, like. But it just seemed so fruit to me, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like they was just taking pictures, taking their hair out, just getting together. All right, now you take the pictures and you take the picture, and it's like they just standing by the section. It's like, what is y'all on? Like, if y'all want to holler at these girls or something,
right? For
and
sure.
And that's what it made me think about when they hit the Rick Ross clip. FYI, man, if I ain't gonna put out no thing, but my girl know, man, if I'm out and somebody holler at you, if a dude holler at you, just you handle that. You tell him you with me. After that, it's my job. Yeah. But like, if you just want to holler at females, holler at them. You don't know if they with me. You don't know if I'm this girl, brother, or whatever. Just holler at the females. But don't stand around doing no weird shit. You give me weird vibes. I scared them niggas away though.
But on top of that clip too, I think that, and that's funny as hell though. That's a funny story. But niggas do be weird. Niggas be weird in the club. We need to admit that too. Niggas weird always want to tell you let's work in the club. Nigga always want to hit you, man. You
get out my ear.
Get out my ear. Niggas want to spit in your ear because he yelling. I just had that shit happen to me.
You can't talk to me in the club like that, man.
But furthermore than that, it'd be like what niggas is getting money for. Like that's something else that clip was talking about. Not just what you going to the club. I hope what Ross say. I hope you ain't getting all this money and impressing on niggas. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all taking care of y'all people. You know, that's one thing I strive on. Like, I take care of a lot of families, a lot of people. So I ain't this shit bigger than me. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I be happy more in seeing my niggas. I be bragging.
What I just tell you when we started the show, I'm proud of you. I'm happy like that was my win. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's supposed to be.
You seen me come out? You seen me come up from the dirt though, and come back again and make it again. If you
saw the same shit with me and supported me and was a part of it. Even if it was just talking every day, if it was just like, and that's what another thing I want people to understand about this podcast. You need to find some lighter weed, bro. That's what you need to do. You need to find some lighter weed. But no, what I do want people to know for sure on how we got on this podcast shit, like this really like a best friend of mine. This nigga like really need to get it together. You need a water? We can get you a water.
I need to drink on
right. But this is real time, and that's what make this podcast organic. Like we ain't doing no editing, we ain't doing none of that. We filming in real time, and we gonna be out in 48 hours. But
it made me sweat.
Bro, a real friend. Like we see hard times with each other. We see days when it's uncomfortable. We see bad days. You know what I'm saying? That's what make it easy to be on a camera with bro, to be talking. Our second topic is supposed to be the Oklahoma shit you sent. You sent a lot of topics this week too, bro. You probably sent all the topics on some real shit.
You started on me on L topic.
No, you did all the topics this week.
Topics? Where your two
bro,
topics
that was in
at?
episode 1. You be holding on to shit.
Yeah, bro.
You be holding on shit.
Two topics
damn. You just be looking for
What's your
this
two
boy.
topics?
He came with all the topics this week.
You ain't even got to do that. You got to know what's going on.
70% of the topics,
man.
I definitely didn't know a lot about, but you be keeping me up on game. The Oklahoma woman, she got sentenced for a miscarriage. You want to expand more on that?
Yeah, she got sentenced for a miscarriage. And damn, you put me on the spot. You just got my. I thought you was finna introduce it.
She had the drugs. She was on
methamphetamine,
and the baby was 20 weeks old. Which is 5 months, the legal state to consider a fetus that's going to be going vital is what they called it, vital to being a person. And she got sentenced for 4 years.
And then before we started this topic, you was like,
I don't know nothing about it.
You was like, should we be speaking on women and their bodies and we men? Can we talk about this? And I feel like we can have an opinion on anything, whether our opinion is valid or somebody takes our opinion, or it's just worth a grain of sand. Everybody got an opinion, and that's what we doing the What's the Demo podcast. But our opinion matters in this situation because it's our podcast. So I just feel this the thing: when you criminally charge somebody, and she got to sit. How many years did she get? 4 years for like a manslaughter. She got charged with a first degree manslaughter, and she was under the influence. I don't know if you got people that have drug problems, but that's a disease. So when you charge somebody for catching a disease, why don't you try treatment instead of locking her up? But locking her up, she definitely gonna get sober. But when you got that methamphetamine, that's like dope.
That shit make
they
you
like
kill
gotta
yourself.
have it.
Yeah,
They gotta have it.
Kill yourself.
They gotta have it.
For sure.
So it's like it's sad, but Oklahoma serious with them laws. That's the wild west.
That shit
yeah, they ain't playing, man. They ain't playing.
But I don't got no comment on that other than I agree. Treatment over punishment. You know, everybody don't know what their circumstances is. You don't know why she on drugs. Everything ain't fundamental. Some things coping mechanisms, things of that nature. But you know, niggas get railroaded for more, or for less. Episode.
But I just don't feel like
they railroaded.
I don't feel like the state need to regulate what's going on with women's bodies.
They don't.
I believe I'm pro-choice in everything. If you want to jump off the building, jump off the building.
That's your choice. We don't. We do not promote suicide. So.
No, I promote doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't promote nothing. I promote doing what you want to do, and That includes jumping off the building.
That's what you decided to do. Topic 3. Chicago Sky wins championship. That shit raw. You know they never won ever?
This is my thing about women's basketball.
Oh, man. Can we get a Girls Day Flowers first?
Yeah, shout out to the Chicago Sky, man. Shout out to the
Candace
Chicago
Parker, CP.
Sky.
Brought that bitch home.
Candace Parker from the city
Brought that bitch
and everything. But I don't want to be Debbie Downer. But women's basketball is boring. Women's basketball is boring. It's boring.
They underpaid, though.
Nobody ever wants to
underpaid.
watch. They underpaid. Nobody wants to watch it. But shout out to the Chicago Sky because they won the thing.
Brought us one to the crib.
They brought us one to
But
the
that team really new, too. That team, like,
Did anybody go to the parade?
You know, motherfucking way. I wasn't going to the parade, bro.
Hey,
Come on, bro.
did
You know, motherfucking way. I don't go to the Billica parade. I
Hey,
damn
did
sure
they-
ain't going to the Chicago Sky
did they-
parade. I saw Chance was up there talking about make some noise in this motherfucker. I'm like, boy, go home, boy.
No, I like that he's supporting the women. Like,
That's what it's about, supporting the women for
I
sure. We gonna
love
always
women,
do. I
man.
love women.
I am a woman.
I love
I'm a
women.
feminist, but I didn't know I looked at Dave Chappelle special, and by definition, I'm a feminist. I love women. Like, we all come from a woman. The woman needs to be held sacred. The woman name need to be protected. What about protecting the woman name? And
sure.
what is a woman? I ain't gonna get too deep, but we need to protect real women. I am
Absolutely.
for real women. I'm pro real
Pro-women.
women that was
real
born
women,
a
a
woman
woman.
and not
Yes.
thought of.
Yes.
Is that wrong to say
No,
that you pro
no, I
real
think you
women
said that so
right
good.
now? Right
I
now.
think you said that so good, we should move on. I think you said that so good.
Okay, because I want to know, is it wrong to say to love women and be pro real women?
Nah, but while we on the topic of women, though, you also sent another clip about a woman that killed somebody because she couldn't get a kiss.
Yeah.
That's what happened, right? And I think, and if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong while you getting together. They were somewhere together, and she tried the husband or something like that of another couple, and he said no. Then she went for his wife or something like that,
And tried to kiss her.
Yeah, and then tried to kiss her, and then she went for the kill. That shit wild as hell. Motherfucker's sick. Like, I don't even got no other way around
Then
that.
she grabbed his banger
What?
and blew
Bro,
him down.
nobody
But
knew
this
that was
the
gonna
thing,
happen
this
that
the
day.
thing. This the thing, though. This
What
the
up,
thing.
bro?
It sounded like some drugs was involved. Sprinkle a little crack in the
For
situation.
sure. Nobody was sober doing that shit. You right.
So the thing is, anytime somebody can just grab your blick and just do you in, you slipping.
Yeah, for sure.
He just
And
let
that's
a
just really all
female
it is.
grab his
That happened in
She
Illinois,
had
right?
kids. Yeah, this was at the crib.
Yeah,
this
this
was
was
in
Illinois. Shit
I don't know
tough.
if it was in Chicago, but it was at the crib. It was in Illinois. You
Yeah.
know, everybody from Illinois say they from Chicago anyway. Be from
That
Champlain
shit
like a
was
motherfucker.
Naperville like a motherfucker. All right. Another topic we was talking about, this shit, I don't, whatever, but 61-year-old guy, he marries his 18-year-old goddaughter. That shit tough.
She was taking up for him, but as she was talking it, I didn't do too much research on it. I just listened to the clip. She was talking like they've been fucking for a while. And she was saying like she had a baby at 16, so I don't know if he the daddy of that baby.
Right.
But if he that baby's daddy, he that daddy's pappy,
What is shit?
somebody got some explaining to do, Otis. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's like statutory rape is not cool, man. You know, those are some laws that I agree with, man. The age of consent, especially with these women now, need to be at least 18, and then should no 30-year-old dude be trying to get to know 18-year-old.
Exactly.
No 30, 40-year-old dude should be trying to get with an 18-year-old. And that brings us to the Britney Renner,
Yeah.
Jackson
That does
State
take a tip.
shit. The Britney Renner Jackson State shit.
So JSU homecoming was
I skipped to
last
that too,
weekend.
so you can go
Yeah, for
scroll
sure.
scroll back up too.
but the Britney Renner thing, she went to Jackson State
Oh
homecoming.
no, you right.
And when she went to Jackson State homecoming, she posted a tweet like, "How's your sons?"
Yeah.
And you posted another clip of the reverse. If a man was doing that at a homecoming saying, "How's your daughters?" the controversial that'll be. And I think because Britney Renner is a porn star, they trying to excuse her for, and unfortunately.
Is she a porn star?
Hell yeah. One of my favorite. Shorty, raw. You don't know that?
I ain't know Britney Renner.
Bro, what happened? Raw. But yeah, Britney Renner's a porn star. She was on site at Jackson State saying, hide your kids.
He said, what about
she'll go to cities on type of shit and be like, hey, I need a nigga in Chicago type of shit. Like, she'll do shit like that. But nah, Britney did that, and they said, what was the flip side if a nigga did that? If a nigga went to a school and say...
They'll call him a creep because it's a double standard, and we live by the double standard, and we all accept the double standard, and the double standard is the norm, and nobody thinks outside the norm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If it was a dude doing that, but see, when I was their age, and if I'm playing football, if I'm 19, 20 years old, and 29-year-old, she only 29, she 30, 29, 30, about 30. She a cougar, though. She a vet. We would if I was 19 and you had a 30-year-old Britney Renner, she a vet, and she been ran through. The industry done hit her. You think this is a vet? You talking about, but I want to see what it do.
Facts.
I want to see what that do, and she going for the people who Jackson State got a little popping team,
That's
got a little popping football. Yeah. But they got a popping football
Shout out to my people at Jackson State.
Man, shout out to Dion Sanders doing a great job over there, doing it his way, man.
Yeah, he at Jackson State?
Yeah, he the Jackson State coach.
Oh, what? I know
the
he
greatest
got
player
turned
ever.
up for
Nah, he got Young Dolph coming out there. They playing rap music.
In the locker room, yeah.
They playing I'm a rap for my motherfucking niggas. They playing all that shit. And you know them white coaches wouldn't play that usually. You know what I'm talking about? And the coach be with it, yeah. But facts is Dion Sanders is the rawest player. No, fuck Hall of Fame. The best football player ever to touch a football was Dion Sanders. He played defense. He just so happened to play defense. But Dion Sanders, man, was so great back in his day. He was a platinum selling artist. Yeah, Dion was platinum. Must be the money. Dion came with all golds on before, man, he made all that shit popular. He came and ran the 40 in a 4-1. They say he came, he didn't even warm up or nothing. He just popped this shit off. Popped this shit off and ran the 40 and got up out of there, jumped back in his limo. Yeah, Dion, man. Dion must be the money.
And a lot of football players don't even be having real life careers after football. Niggas be so head trauma and fucked up. It's only him to do with the gap.
Remember we talked about last week, all them players, them NBA players that was trying to steal money, motherfuckers be fucked up. Niggas be making all that money and then they stop. That shit stop.
That's a life change.
They be balling, they stop. Man, I know about making some money and just balling and living and
never seen
making
it.
Man, that shit can go as quick as you make 10 million, you can spend 8. And then when you got 2 left, and then you every year you in the league, you only saving 5 to 10 and 2, then you don't know what to do with that. Now at the end of the year, you got your whole savings is what you've been living off of every year.
Yeah, that's how it go.
And your bills up there, and them Lambo bills and them insurance payments,
selling them cars, and stealing, and big fraud, Medicare. Yeah, them niggas know what's going on. Them niggas, and that shit used to be one paycheck. They just trying to hit that lick now to try to get through the next couple months. But NBA season is back. While we talking about sports.
Yes.
About fucking time.
Yes.
Who you looking for this year?
The Bulls.
Yeah, I'm at the Bulls.
I'm Chicago Bears.
We gonna go
Chicago Bulls. Chicago Whitehawks. And hockey is cool. If they win, I'll be like, yeah. And then the Sky. Shout out to them now.
Yeah, shout out to
Even
them.
though I have never watched a full women's basketball game, I catch a couple of them.
I like
the NCAA. I think the NCAA is a little bit more exciting than
the WNBA.
The WNBA, I do. But NBA season is back. I seen the first game and Russ was looking a little sussery.
Yeah.
He was looking sussery. He only scored like I think 6 points. 8 points. Suspect.
They trying to figure it out in LA. It's too many niggas over there. I think they overloaded. Them egos gonna get in the way. See, Brian
did his shit.
Brian gonna do what Brian gonna do, but it's other rich niggas over there, and them niggas all want their touches. Them niggas all want the ball 20 times a game. That's in their contracts. You know that? Like NBA contracts, like niggas be asking for touches. Like I need 20 touches, and I want to get the ball 18 times a game. That shit is in niggas' contract.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's my daughter. I can't even answer for her.
She be serious.
This the old one. I can answer online.
Hell yeah.
All right, you ain't gonna make me miss my baby
answer.
phone.
The next one is,
hey baby,
we talking about
I'm
the
filming my
resignation.
podcast right now. I'm gonna call you back. That's my guy Caliph. Say hello.
Hey, we in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, we in the middle of the podcast answering for you. I cannot answer for you.
We
though.
talking
I'll call you
about
back.
the resignation rate skyrockets in the USA of how many people is resigning, because a lot of people during COVID, they was working from home. And so they like, shit, why we got to go back if we was doing the same job from home good? Why do we got to do it here? And then a lot of people is trying to, they trying to force a lot of people to get the jab just to start working. And certain people don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And like in Chicago, for example, like I don't know if you want to transition to one of the next topics. In Chicago, the CPD officers
don't want to go back to work.
They don't even want to go back to work.
Niggas
like
retiring
50%
early and they penalizing
people retiring early. They penalizing people. In New York, I seen they got to the 29th to do the same thing, and they gonna do that in New York. You know, all of the people that we call heroes back in the day. I mean, just a few months ago, not even back in the day. I said back in the day, but all of the people we call heroes a few months ago, it's like now they not heroes no more. Now they getting fired.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing we do to the American military. And people have very short memories, man. Y'all gotta be loyal to what y'all believe in. You know, the American military, man, they've been notoriously experimented on, trumped on. Like, they come back home, they can't find a job. I think they should be first on everything. First on loans, first on healthcare, first on getting housing, first on getting rentals,
military, you should
first
be able to
on
jump
getting
the line.
everything. First,
you did some shit I wouldn't do.
You should be able to jump the line for everything. You should be able to jump the line at McDonald's. They should be like,
military.
Come through. Military.
Military need to argue with military.
Military.
Like, I was here first.
They should be able to treat police like, I served in the military. Get out my face.
Yeah, I shouldn't get a ticket. I shouldn't get a speeding ticket, bro. I served for this country, nigga. You served for Riverdale. I served for the country. Why am I getting a speeding ticket by you? Because I was speeding down 144.
One time I told this nigga like,
that shit a real. That's some real shit.
One time I got pulled over in this lounge, and I was just, you know how you be in a lounge sometimes. I just had first start getting money. Yeah. And you get pulled over, and you going in the lounge. Every light you hitting the pedal. From light to light, then you some rental too. So I'm hitting it and I'm hitting the brake. I'm messing it up. I would not want to do that. Be like, rent my lamb out. Nigga gonna mess your shit up. Anyway, the police, they just heard the shit. And they got on my ass and they said, I can get you some speed. I'm like, you ain't even clocked me. I said I went from light to light. I couldn't have sped. You don't know I went from light to light.
That bitch do 0 to 60 in no time.
Yeah, but I still couldn't have been speeding from light to light.
No, you right. He just hit you. He hit you without hurting
you. And then you didn't clock me. So stop lying.
Right.
He like, all right, just stop speeding. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciate you not giving me no ticket. Well, I'm gonna drive this motherfucker like the wheels coming out. Like this a motherfucker steamer. I'm finna drive this bitch. I'm the first nigga through the hood, come through the hood with the Lambo. Fuck y'all. I'm finna drive this bitch like a steamer. Fuck you. Like this bitch stolen. They called them bitches on me. They called the rental company on me. Like, are you sure? You sure you want me to let them go with it? Yes, I'm finna. I'm gonna make that motherfucker wag his ass at the public.
The good days.
Tomorrow, motherfucker, we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, but we own the cars now. They ain't rentals no more. Yeah. We can really do that shit tonight after filming. But open that bitch up. But
hold on, let's put the other topic in there with the robot dogs, man.
Yeah, talk about it.
That's the Terminator. That's the beginning of the Terminator. Can't you see them little? Have you ever seen them? Have you ever seen them videos? Have y'all seen them videos?
Oh my God.
Of the robot dogs anywhere? Y'all ever seen them? They had dance and shit and everything. You ever seen them videos of the robot dogs?
No.
You've never seen the videos of the robot.
What you
gonna say, Miguel?
You can buy them. They're 75,000.
75,000. I want one of them bitches.
Damn, I might want one of them bitches.
I want one of them bitches. I want one of them bitches. Do it got guaranteed upgrades and shit? I need that bitch. Because I don't want to buy the old dog and then the new dog come out like an iPhone and I got to spend another $75,000. Because them bitches, I want one of them bitches with a rifle like they got. Now they got the rifle. Them bitches got rifles on them. So these bitches smart as hell. They could come in this building. They can open doors. They can do all that shit. And they can, like, let's just imagine they was coming in this building. They could come in this building right now with these bitches. And you can't hurt them. They coming like roaches. They coming like roaches, being able to shoot 223s at your ass.
And there's a nigga on the other side rounds. Doing this, just hitting buttons.
Yeah, and they just coming for you.
Moving the iPad.
They just coming for you like little roaches. These are roaches, dog. These like dogs.
You know they had that same shit delivering food recently. You ain't see that on the internet? They had like
they doing everything they right. But I'm just saying, think about it. It's Terminator. They creating Terminator. They creating a Terminator. Imagine, all right, now mix all the shit that they doing now, mix with the robot dogs. Imagine if they want to go door to door and enforce a policy.
Yes.
Imagine if they want to do that without sparing no human lives. Now the human lives is nothing, and they could just come door to door, and you better get down, get your ass down, or get popped right now. You better comply. All they know is comply or die.
They don't got no emotion.
No emotion. Comply or die.
The other shit about this, because this is kind of, and I hate to be too techie and too smart, but the same shit you talking about is equivalent to like kiosk, self-checkout at Walmart. Last time you went to Walmart, tell me you seen more than 2 to 3. Tell me you seen more than 2 to 3 register girls though. It'd be 13 lanes, 3 of them bitches be open, and they got all the pods at the kiosk open.
Less people,
and I ain't gotta. And being in ownership and us being in, like executives, we know the people we employ. We gotta pay for healthcare. We pay for motherfucking sick days. We pay when you don't feel good. Guess what about this kiosk? This bitch don't think.
What if
wake up and work?
I'm finna give out a free idea right now. What if soon as you just go through, it just scan all your groceries and it already know? Cause right now my cars I could touch them. Yeah. My Apple I could touch.
I've been using.
What if they just know who you is and they just deduct soon as you come in and come out and your groceries just get scanned and you could just come in.
They already have it. Amazon Fresh. They cart. You just go in there and grab it and leave.
Bars. I just came up that with Amazon, and y'all don't even gotta pay me, even though y'all thought about it first. I thought about it.
Hey, somebody watching this shit like they already do that.
Shut y'all bitch ass.
Oh, you thought you was on some shit though.
Yeah, I thought I just gave a free buyout.
Hey, but
and then he go put me out. You thought you was on some shit. You go embarrass me on what's the demo. I'ma just shut up.
All right, Ben. Let's go to our next topic, man. Let's go to our topic. Rich poor perception, and it kind of go into the other topic we were talking about with Trouble saying.
Yeah, I see Trouble saying that shit.
Yeah, y'all don't like shit that y'all used to like because another nigga told you don't like it, like True Religion, Red Monkey, whatever motherfuckers were. But the rich poor perception. Thing. Do you think that this is a good question for you? And I'm gonna go off our topic. Do you think when you look at a certain person, without you being yourself, do people look at you and be like, "Oh, he just got it"? It's a perception. So I'm saying, like, when people see you, what is people's perception of you? Because I can't ask you that question because you don't see surface. You don't see people as what they got on. You look at people's spirit and shit. So I can't ask you what you think about other people. I'm gonna say, what do you think people think about you when they just see you? Because you be in many settings, but you always got that shit on, even in the suit, tie. When you want to just go look at shit, like you put that shit on.
I think that they think that they call me Mr. Put It On because I like this song.
Mr. Put It On. He's out Mr. Put It On. No, you definitely Mr. Put that shit on.
No.
But do you think people look at you and be like, "Oh, he a millionaire," or "Oh, he rich"?
No, man. I don't know what people think of me, man. I just try to provide on earth. I just try to lead this earth better than what I left it. I just try to put good energy in the room. I just come in the room, man. I've been on the tough shit, all that shit. I just try to come in the room and be good energy with especially black men, man. We got a thing. We be mug, and you can look at them. Nigga be looking at me so long. I be thinking either he gay, because I'm not gay. I don't got nothing against the gay community, but I'm not gay. So either you gay or you want some tough shit. So I tell them, like, I always give them the head nod, and when they don't give me one back, it's like, damn, what you just looking at me for?
Right.
And see, then I go into defense mode, and my only defense is to attack. I'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? What down? Yeah. And then maybe they ain't even looking at me, but I might be paranoid, but I don't know. So I just stay out of that. I just stay out of that because I got anxiety. G, I get in these situations. I be like, man, is this did I do something to him? Like, what's up, nigga? I seen this one time. I'm thinking about this nigga was just looking, damn. But it just kind of blew me. Like, I don't be liking, like I said before, when I go to them clubs, it be sometimes weird vibes with niggas. I don't know if you a fan, if you a fan of me, my girls, the section. You know, sometimes they just hate. Like, I done got into scuffles in the club where niggas just hating, you know. I used to go to the club for therapy. I used to go to the club because we had a good week. I used to go to the club because I knew everybody in the club. I used to know all the girls. I used to like the music, and they used to let me smoke, especially in the strip club. A lot of people be like, damn, you used to go to because all the rest of these clubs didn't let me smoke. Yeah. I ain't no real drinker. You know what I'm saying? I like to smoke. Yeah. Every fucking podcast I'm smoking because, you know, that's what I do.
I'm a drinker.
You know, exactly. So I used to go to there because they had, you know, cool females in there, and I could smoke my weed and listen to good music. But niggas will see me with a stack of ones and start hating real quick.
No, for sure. This other topic, this shit, you know, this kind of disgusts me from fast food, but the Subway employee was fired because of food contamination. Like, the nigga was stepping on the food, putting food on the toilet.
Well, he was a cloud chaser.
I saw that shit. Yeah, but do you think that ever happened to us?
What you mean? Nah, he was a cloud chaser. He didn't like serve that, like, that food that he
right.
did.
But do you think your food has ever been mistreated before it got to you in your whole life? Or everything, not to have in your restaurants, but the other shit we used to eat. You think one time a nigga just ain't have a bad day and just drop your patty on the floor, pick it right back up, put it on the bun and sell it to you?
Hell yeah.
And we hate that shit.
Hell yeah.
So
I ain't naive enough to do it. I used to do it to people. I worked in the kitchen one time.
Oh, you dirty nigga.
No, I did it one time. Listen, I did it one time.
One is one.
Hold on, listen, let me tell you. Let me tell you my little goddamn. I used to work in the kitchen in the joint.
Oh, different.
I was in the joint.
Different, bro. Way different.
That's different, right?
Way different.
I was in boot camp. I was in boot camp in the joint. And I worked in the kitchen. And I was a gangbanger, G. I was on bullshit. Or my homies, anybody who's my homies, I scarred. If you told me, like, if you came through, you was my homies, I scar you. So in this particular boot camp, you can get a lot of food in this boot camp. So you can get a lot of food. You couldn't talk though. You used to have to put up fingers. 1 or 2 or whatever, 3 or whatever servings you want. So how to get scarred? One way to get scarred is we just load your plate. You know what I'm saying? I'm the motherfucker. I'm the head of the line, so I could tell everybody to load them up with a look. Hey, y'all.
Load them up.
Yeah. No matter what fingers he put up, he can't even say nothing.
Yeah,
he can't even say nothing. We just hit his ass. Boom. Hit his plate. Boom. 3 potatoes. Boom. And the thing about it was you had to eat it before the time was up, or they make you squat and eat your food. So that was the punishment. We was basically treating you and making you get punished.
I've been here. I know.
Or you had to just eat all that shit, which was gonna make your stomach hurt because you had to go and do exercise. So I used to do that, and I used to take the eggs and I used to crush.
I had to sweep with a butter knife.
A butter knife?
Yeah.
Hold on. I used to take the eggs and I used to crush up the egg shells and sprinkle them in the egg and fold it over. And then I used to have a whole pan. This half of the pan is for people that I'm treating, and this half of the pan is for regular people.
When I was at Hargrove, I had to sweep a room kind of like this size with a butter knife.
What you was in boot camp?
Yeah.
With a butter knife?
No, with a butter knife, but it was like the plastic one, but they wanted you to sweep like all the little paper and shit. It was big shit though, like that. Like it wasn't like a clear floor.
Wow.
Like
they was
chips and shit with a butter knife. I like do the whole flow though. Like you just in that bitch scooting all day. Just until you hit the whole floor.
Man, I'm gonna use my arm, bitch. Fuck that.
No, you got a guard watch you the whole time.
So you can't use your arm?
No, bro. They watching you. It's like a sport that we used to have. The butter knife version of that. But it's plastic, and you just. That shit was stupid as fuck, bro. That shit was. It was really to fuck with your head.
Yeah.
And all the shit we ever went through in them joints was to get us through our head. It was to get in our head.
It was consequences. I'd rather do the PT. See, before they kick you out, they really PT you. I could do that. I was physically fit.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck about the PT.
Yeah.
But it's certain shit I ain't gonna do.
No, for sure.
Certain shit I
sit
be
me
like.
down, but hold on. We've been filming for a minute, so we're gonna go to our next topic.
All right.
Free Game Friday.
Free Game Friday. I don't even get my Free Game Friday. Let me think about it.
Think about what happened to you. Let's think about what happened to us this week and Free Game Friday. I don't be liking the scripters because the shit I might want to give you today, I might not want to give you when I thought of this shit on Monday. Like a lot of times I go through like real experiences. I would say for my Free Game Friday this week, I'm gonna say have a reason for why you doing something. Like people be doing shit that don't be like adding up to shit. Like people be like doing things like, okay, I'm gonna just release 17 songs and I don't know one from you. Like you ain't got one hit, you ain't got one joint where it's like you didn't, but you working 17. I'm supposed to take 17 of something from you and I don't even know who the fuck you is. When I'd rather at least have something to lead me to you like a hit. You know what I'm saying? But people like out here just really chasing this shit for the wrong reason. And I really just want people to like take a step back and like think about why you doing shit. Like really have an end goal. Don't be thinking like, oh, I just want to drop a video on YouTube and I'm gonna get 3,200 views and that shit don't add up to no monetization. And now you just want to go shoot another video instead of picking a song and really running a campaign around it and like building a name for yourself. When I was a recording artist, I had a song. It was called 2. And they can insert any clip we want in here. Them bitches over 100,000. But I'm saying that I had a plan and I knew I did music with a plan. I didn't do music to just drop music and be like, I just want to be a rap nigga and I want to have 100 videos. Like niggas really don't be thinking past the 3,000 views on their first video. They don't want to market it. They don't want to promote it. They don't want to shop it. And they ready to move on. They get tired of the song before people get tired of it. So my shit is just know what you doing, man. Like niggas, you be wasting too much time not having no end goal.
See, I just came up with mine while I was listening to you. See, that's why I had you go first. So I could just piggyback. I could just get up on your shit.
What you got, bro?
I was listening to you, and I was thinking about one of my biggest criticisms for independent artists is no originality in videos. I hate Reggie Miller. I don't smoke Reggie. I don't be around Reggie. Nobody wants to see something mediocre. Be like, hey, this is the middle, the most like middle of the pack video. I say you want to look when I show you a video. Oh, this is my favorite video right now. You not finna go to the mediocre shit. So what I mean, I ain't gonna get no criticism without giving no correction. So creativity costs nothing. Creativity costs zero money. It costs zero money for you to plan your video like you plan your birthday party. For you to take your
bars, bro.
For you to take your video so serious. For everybody in your video to be a part of it, be uniform, have a reason and a meaning and you know what I'm saying? I know Chief Keef came up off of, when he was doing just his shirt off in the crib, you know what I'm saying? And Dex had here, but Dex had people who was creatives in the background, aka
That was Cole Bennett verdict. That was Cole Bennett's first video. Hit him with it.
Yeah. Which one?
Cole Bennett. Hit him with it. Famous Dex hit him with it.
Exactly.
He just did an interview on a platform about it.
Man, Famous Dex. A lot of people came through Famous Dex. Locka did too.
Hell yeah, Locka did too. He put on like 2 niggas at one time. But the biggest bar you just said, bro, is playing your music video like you playing your birthday party. If niggas took that crap that serious, it'll be way more unique content out here.
Where's your treatment? Where's like is you renting a space? Do you got a visual for it? What do it make you feel like, man? And then everything that video make you feel like and everything that you see, do it to the T. if you said a Lambo, get a Lambo. Don't get a Nissan. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You
whatever
talk about
it
money,
is,
have some money.
go about it. You know, yeah.
For sure.
Or rob a nigga with some money and get it, you know. Or get the prop money, whatever. Because this is entertainment at the end of the day. It don't gotta be real. Your guns don't gotta be real. I seen that video that what's the baby artist. Stunner for Vegas did.
Say Will.
No, Stunner, that's my man. Stunner, I like Shorty, but he did that Chopper. This a Chopper City or Chopper Town or some shit like that. But all them guns, he was like, all these fake. But you would catch a case out of that. You know what I'm saying? You'll get the wrong people on you, man. This is entertainment, man, and it's to make money at the end of the day.
Shit, it's definitely commerce. But this episode 3, man, What's the Demo podcast? It's been a good one. Another great time, another great week. We'll see y'all next week. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to What's the Demo podcast on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at What's the Demo podcast.
We supposed to do that shit at the beginning, man.
Yeah, you're right. But it sounds better at the end of me. We'll figure that out too.
Man, the people who get to the end, people who get to the end.
And you're right, though. Analytics, we know why that people don't get to the end. Episode 3, we'll see y'all next week.
Holla at 'em.